Humans are social creatures. For the most part, we crave interaction, which is why timeouts and solitary confinement can be such effective punishments. Every day we go about our business in the presence of others, never truly thinking about the processes involved in each social interaction. How do we react to their expectations? Why do we act the way we do? Of course, we can always look back at nurture and nature and say, it depends. But we can also eschew ambiguity and delve further into the social processes which dictate our responses. Our actions within a group are determined by perceived authority, social norms, and group coherence, among many other factors. In order to easily understand our social interactions, we must be able to name the mechanisms involved. Everyone who attended middle school is familiar with conformity, or adjusting patterns of thought and behavior to adapt to group norms for fear of ostracism. Once acclimated into a group, especially one with a powerful leader, one is susceptible to a phenomenon known as groupthink, where members will entertain an idea without criticism for the sake of group harmony. Through a similar route, groups can also become radicalized by focusing on a subject that arouses intense emotions, leading to poor decision-making and the process of group polarization. Obedience, one's tendency to follow directions, underlies all these mechanisms and is subject to the authority, those giving the orders. Let's start out with the positive aspects and outcomes of group interaction. Social facilitation, the tendency for one to perform as expected before an audience, can make simple tasks easier. A confident comedian will get a better crowd response with a large audience compared to a smaller one. Professional athletes playing at home are much more likely to perform well than those playing on foreign turf. And TED Talks given by experienced lecturers will be better received. Adulterated conformity can lead to a better decision-making when faced with a difficult task by allowing ourselves to be receptive to others' responses, only if temptations of groupthink are avoided. Group polarization can also be positive, such as when a charity organization hypes itself up to contribute funds or man-hours to further a worthy cause. Although too much of a good idea can be harmful, a la Malcolm X and the rest. Even obedience and authority, both words steeped in negativity, can have positive aspects when pointed in the right direction. Unfortunately, there are many ways that a seemingly mundane and harmless process can turn ugly. To start off small, social facilitation can just as easily make a difficult task all the more impossible. Although you may sit at home and chuckle at a tanking comedian, he will hear nothing but crickets depending on the size of the crowd. Graduating to more problematic consequences, elements of groupthink in government and organizations are consistently in the news, most famously the JFK Bay of Pigs invasion and the Penn State abuse scandal. Both ended with disastrous results emanating from a close-knit in-group